Hello everyone, I'd like to show off my cage today. This used to be my communal cage, but I had taken the entire 30-gallon tank and put it on its normal long side. And what I did was, I took the same sticks and rocks, except for the bottom layer, and I just kind of rearranged them. And then I used about 2 bricks of eco-earth. And what I did was I started with the pond as the basic feature, the main bottom, front feature. And I slowly built the eco-earth, back up into a hill. So it kind of, inclines away from the pond in all directions. And that just kind of highlights the pond as a central feature. And what else I did was I went to the woods, and I got 2 different types of lichen. This is one type, right here. And this is the other type, over here. And what I did was I pretty much covered the entire floor of the eco-earth with it, and I had wrapped it along this log right here and these 2 sticks that are hanging over the pond, just to give it more of a rainforest look and to give it more of a dynamic feel to it. And I also went and I got all these riverbed rocks, and I used that as a bottom layer for the water, because the water is all on the bottom of it. So in order to keep the rocks, or the eco-earth and the water separate, I use the rocks, and then I use thin rocks called shale to separate the rocks and water from the eco-earth. And the reason I do this is because if you combine the eco-earth, if you just put it right here and on the other side as well, and then you just try to fill the water up to here, all this eco-earth will just be dissolved by the water, and this water won't stay clean. It'll just dissolve the eco-earth, turn this nasty brown looking color, and it just won't look good. So that's why I use the rock layer thing in all of my cages that include water. I did it with my emperors, and it's a really good trick if you want to implement water into a terrestrial cage. I also got a couple live ferns as well. I got this one, which is a different type from the other 2 that I found. And there's this big one over here, which is in this left corner. Right there. And I have rocks on them just to keep them from moving. And there's a little smaller one in the back right corner. And I built this cage because today I bought 3 firebelly toads, and as you can see, there's one right there. I have 2 green ones and 1 yellow-brown one. And I also have a baby snapping turtle, which you can see right here. I named him Godzilla, ironically, because he's so small. And just kind of the color of him and his shell, it just kind of reminds me of Godzilla. And I made the pond for him and the toads, but mainly he's in the pond, but for some reason he's up over here. And there's this really, really far back cave right there where I'm trying to focus, and that's where he likes to hide out. And I'm seeing if there are any other caves he might have made. Holy crap, he's climbing. Look at him go. I don't know, there's this little hole right here. I don't know if he can get in there or whatnot, but whatever. But I also have this little air pump I bought from the store. It's on top of the glass right there. And it just kind of adds little bubbles to the pond. Makes it pretty cool. So, yeah, this is what I made my communal cage into. And this just goes to show that with the right resources and the right knowledge, you can create any cool type of scene you want in any of your cages. So, feel free to use this as a template when you're designing your cages, because I love designing cages. I go balls out when I design cages. I make shit like this. So yeah, feel free to use this as a template, and leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Thanks.